You know, Texas really is pretty in the springtime. I say that, but for all I know, like in the next hour or so, there could be some torrential downpour coming or roof-destroying hailstorm, which is also kind of typical in Texas springs. But at least for today, it is a beautiful day. So beautiful, in fact, I think it's time for a market update. So why don't we check out what's been going on in Denton, Texas since last month? So first up, we've got our month's supply of inventory. Right now in Denton, Denton is sitting at just under 4 3/4 months of available inventory. So if sales continue the way that they are, it's going to take us 4 3/4 months to run out of houses to sell on the market. Now, interestingly enough, last month, Denton was riding at about 4.5 months of available inventory. So the inventory numbers have increased just a little bit. Is this a sign of positive things to come in the Denton real estate market?
Here's your sign.
Kind of tough to say, only because if you look at the surrounding areas all around Denton, their inventory numbers are significantly up. But Denton is always kind of an area of balance. There's always a good number going out, good number coming in, so it's kind of hard to say. But I would say, given that it's the springtime and knowing what we know about Denton, I think any increase in inventory is a good sign of activity in Denton, Texas. Next up is our list to sold percentage. So this is the percentage of the amount of asking price people are getting when they put their homes on the market. Right now in Denton, we're sitting really pretty at 98%. Now, last month, we were at 97.5%, which, if you remember, was a little bit higher than the surrounding areas. So Denton's numbers have improved in this regard. However, other areas have also improved and kind of caught up to Denton. So how long are homes sitting on the market in Denton? Well, as of today, the average days on market is about 44 days. Now, a month ago, literally 30 days to the day, the average days on market was 54. So Denton has decreased the average days on market by about 10 days. So kind of like I was saying, do we have a good amount of additional inventory coming? There's a decent amount, but we've also got inventory moving out faster. See the balance that I'm talking about as far as Denton goes? And finally, we've got my favorite stat about Denton, Texas, and that is the sales price average. Right now in Denton, if you want to purchase a home, it's going to cost you an average of $386,000. Last month, we were riding at $385,000. So this number is pretty much flat. And that's what I love most about Denton, is that even if the inventory numbers go up, all the other stats seem to balance itself out. But what always remains consistent is the affordability aspect of Denton, Texas. And that's why it's one of my favorite places. It's great for college students, great for investors, and absolutely perfect for first-time home buyers, as all these other areas surrounding Denton are just going up and up and up in sales price. So that's the snapshot for what is currently going on in Denton, Texas. But like I said, it is springtime in Texas. Real estate is starting to pick up all over the place. And honestly, I think these numbers in Denton are a great sign of things to come. There's only one way to be sure, and that's to continue to monitor it. And don't worry, that's what I'm here for. So I'll talk to you all next month as we revisit Denton. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.